Hey guys, what's up? GreenMachineSam back with another video, and today we have the Dallas Cowboys game. They are coming to our home stadium. Welcome back to Tennessee Titans franchise. This is a must-win game, being 7-7-1, tying with the Buffalo Bills last week in overtime. The Bills just not really managing the clock well, and us not really, our drive stalling out late doesn't help as much either. Went ahead and did practice, no injuries to report as of yet, so we will be full strength going into this game. We're coming off some very good games, especially from the offensive side of the football. We do need the offensive line to play better this week, so we are going back to a more traditional style. We're going back to Cody Whitehair being at center, Dorian Dixon at right guard, and Lindsey Goodwill at right tackle. We're just going to try that for the game. If it doesn't work, or if we are struggling, we can always switch back to what we had last week of Dorian Dixon at center, Goodwill at right guard, and Nicholas Petit-Fier coming in at that right tackle position. The Dallas Cowboys are going to be a tough opponent. They're 9-6. They're also looking to probably increase their playoff standings at this point. I think we can go ahead and take a look at the playoff picture. They're probably one of the top seeds in the NFL. Yeah, they're the third seed right now, so they have a chance to possibly move up to that 2 seed or even take control and go all the way up to that number 1 seed possibly. I don't know the active standings. I haven't been paying attention to the NFC as much as it's not our division. So they probably can't get up to the 1 seed. I think the 49ers with a win probably clinch that. But they could get up to the 2 seed, a bunch of 9-6 teams, the Bears, the Packers, the Cowboys. Surprisingly, we beat the Packers now at this point, considering the fact that they are 9-6 going into this game. It's a must-win game. It really is for us. This really determines the rest of the season. Of course, it's only one more game after this, but if we lose, I think we go youth movement next week, and we say, fuck it, we're just going to develop as many players as possible, try to get players to certain milestones and goals next week. But if we win, then we go full-on win, don't give a fuck about stats type of attitude. I just want to see something from this defense and this offensive line. The defense has been so hit or miss. The offensive line has been so hit or miss. There's 1 week where the offensive line can't run block. There's the next week where the offensive line can't pass block. There's 1 week where I'm having 3 injuries on the offensive line and I have to move the offensive line around 3 different times. All this different stuff. I did go ahead and get formation subs fixed and stuff like that. Again, I don't plan on bringing anybody back as of right now in terms of just how expensive some of these players are. I would love to bring Reed Blankenship back, but with 3 safeties already being paid on the roster, 2 young rookies that were drafted pretty high, and then, of course, you have Amani Hooker, who has played out of his fucking mind this year. Tyron Smith, I'd love to bring back, but he has just not played up to my standard. Cleveland Ferrell, Joseph Asai, Kevin Givens, DJ Jones, just all haven't played up to my level yet. Taylor Lewan as well. The only 2 guys that there's only 3 guys that I'd be really willing to bring back at this moment that have played up to my standard. Ryan Stonehouse is another one that I'd love to bring back, but punters are just cheaper in free agency. There's just no reason to bring him back. Cody Whitehair has played pretty good when we've needed him to. O.J. Howard, Drew Sample, and Dearrington Evans all have also played very, very good when we've needed them to step up and play some. Kevin Givens has played well sparingly. So has, of course, Nico Autry and Calais Campbell. I just haven't seen enough from that defensive line to really justify paying some of those guys, especially when a lot of them will probably be regressing in the offseason. So we're just going to leave them as is. Going to continue to go elusive back on Tajay Spears. He's just played very, very well, up to an 88 overall now, 90 with morale. Quentin Ayers, 81 overall. He has developed a little slower because he is normal dev trait. I hope with maybe how he's played this season, he could get star going into the offseason. That would be phenomenal. Von Florence hasn't been involved as much as I would have liked so far this season. Going to go hybrid to get him into a better coverage situation going forward. Doesn't even get him man. That kind of sucks. Dorian Dixon, our superstar right guard, we're going to continue to go power. I just want him to be that fucking mauler. Go downhill, grab everybody you can, and just fucking force everybody back. Lindsey Goodwill has played pretty good as well. I'm going to go pass protector on him, get him up to a 77 overall, 68 pass protector. AJ Jackson, we're going to go pass protector here as well. We signed him for a cheap little deal. I think it was 2 or 3 years at this point. I don't remember. If he was 26, I signed him to a 3-year. If he was 27, I signed him to a 2-year. That's just how I normally do stuff. Nicholas Petit-Fier has played pretty well sparingly. He's definitely a very good run blocker for us, and that's to be said a lot. His pass protection is something else, though, entirely. A lot of the offensive linemen did get upgrades. If you guys did not see last week, we did have a trench boost challenge. We ended up getting 4,500 XP for all the offensive linemen, so a lot of the younger guys are getting an upgrade here. We do have some franchise, some staff upgrades that I can go ahead and take care of. I'm going to show you guys where I'm at on a lot of the guys. So we have been working on a lot of this stuff. We did get all the training stuff done. We can start getting XP gains for a lot of the guys. I don't think, besides doing this one for the quarterback, I don't think any other ones I'm really looking to do right now. I don't care about open field moves. I would kind of like to get some of this stuff going. Maybe? No. Maybe in the future, but not right now. I think I'm going to go mainly to the XP gain boost, but I'm going to wait until next week to get a lot of that stuff done because, of course, we already went through and did training, so I probably should have gotten that done beforehand. We'll keep a lot of the franchise stuff going forward. Well, a lot of the franchise staff upgrades going forward. But let's hop into the game and get going into Week 17. So a bad return here for the Dallas Cowboys, and they will start off at their own 17-yard line. Dak Prescott and company are going to come out onto the field. They've had a pretty good year going 9-6. Dak Prescott over 4,000 yards, 32 touchdowns, and 10 interceptions. We got to come out and play good. It's as simple as that. Lose and we're out. It's as simple as that. If we lose, I don't see any way of us making the playoffs at this point. So we have to come out. We have to play good. Here in coverage on the first play of the game, and McCreary, no, that's Quentin Ayers misses the tackle. Who is 83? Hopkins. Holy fuck, I forgot about him. DeAndre Hopkins going to be wearing 83, so it's going to be hard to tell him and CeeDee Lamb apart for a little bit anyway. At quick glances anyway. Handoff here to Tony Pollard. Shire there, making a tackle. Azeez Al-Shire, not as good of a season, not as good as what he had started off as. The way he started off the season, I thought he was going to end as a superstar, maybe even a superstar X Factor. Instead, not quite as good of a season. Here is Brandon Cooks. He's going to be the third receiver, so they definitely got a talented receiver group. Trading people to teams that I'm going to have to play later in the season maybe isn't the best idea. 1st and 10 here. Handoff Pollard. And there's Jeffrey Simmons coming up with a tackle for loss. So Jeffrey Simmons already starting off the day on the right note, beating that offensive line up. They shouldn't be as strong as before, 2nd and 11, especially with the loss of a guy like Tyron Smith. After an incomplete pass there for Dak Prescott, it'll bring up 3rd and 11. Just overthrowing Brandon Cooks there. I need this D-line to do something here. 3rd and 11, dropping back to pass, looking, trying to cover everything. Covering CD. And there's their tight end, Ferguson. Dude. Quentin Ayers needs to play better. Crazy. 1st and 10 at the 26. Going to send some extra pressure here with Shire. And here on this in route, breaking in route, Brandon Cooks. Jesus. We just are not off to a good start. They are just, Dak's throwing some really good balls. He's hitting them as they're breaking into their route. So, it's understandable. And I played out of coverage there with Von Florence, and CeeDee Lamb beats Roger McCreary. That's tough. I went down to cover the run and then drop into coverage and cover that corner real quick, and I saw him coming across the field too late. 1st and 10 at our own 19, and we're going to start the game off with a run. Handoff to Spears. Trying to make a couple guys miss. Makes Deron Bland miss. 2nd and 5 now after a 5-yard rush. 24 for 148 and 2 touchdowns last week. Tajay Spears has definitely exploded as of late. Good start to the day for him. We're going to go back to this left side. Skoronski needs to reach on Parsons here. They were able to get him, but 6, I forget who number 6 is. That would be Wilson. Able to come up and make that nice play. We go to these out routes here. I like Bo Melton, but on a guy like Trevon Diggs, I don't know if that's particularly the best option. Burks, though, beats Bland. And he holds on to the football. What a fucking throw by Will Levis. That's a grown fucking man throw. We go back the other way. We're going to go with this pitch reverse. Well, this reverse. Treylon Burks there. He's going to be able to pick up at least a couple, 3 yards there, but he's injured. Fuck. That's not what we need. That is not what we need. You're going to see a lot of Max Smith. I've moved him up over Isaiah Hodgins. I just think getting him developed is probably the best situation right now. 2nd and 7. And drop back to throw, finding Amos underneath, but just doesn't react to the football. Got scared apparently of Trevon Diggs coming down real hard. 3rd and 7. I'm going to go halfback slip screen. Just makes sense. Get this D-line pushing in, and then we're going to drop it below them. And nope. The defensive tackle, Golston, just literally went, okay, as soon as this lineman, he just full sprinted. Like, there's nothing I can do there. Dallas Cowboys will have the ball at the 20-yard line to start their second drive. I need the defense to do something. If they go down and score here, it's going to look real grim real fast. Going to bring Keenan Evans down as quickly as possible. There's Caleb Farley on CD, 6-yard reception. 2nd and 4. Come on, defense. I need you to do something. I need somebody to make a play. Here across the middle is the tight end, but knocked free by both Hooker and I think that would have been Caleb Farley as well. Going to go sting pinch here. We're going to send some extra pressure. 3 tight ends on the board. I'm expecting a run. No, they drop back to pass, and I don't know where the coverage is on 86. Nowhere to be found. Drag route underneath and nobody covering him. I don't know if I hit the dude out of coverage or what, but something happened. 1st and 10. And false start on Terrence Steele. We'll take that all day. 1st and 15. Going to send some extra pressure here. We're going to start off over this left side, and then we're going to loop towards the center. Keenan Evans beats the man and sack on Dak Prescott. We run a stunt with the D tackle, and we end up getting home. 2nd and 21. Starting this part of the drive off fast. Don't particularly love that Harold Landry's in coverage, but we're going to have to deal with it. McCreary's there! Somebody make a play on the ball. Jeffrey Simmons now down. So we're losing 2 of our biggest key contributors in both Jeffrey Simmons and Treylon Burks early here in this game. So it looks like we're not going to be at full strength. 3rd and 21. Just play good coverage here. That's incomplete. Quinn Ayers trying to go for the pick on the sideline, not quite getting his feet down. 4th and 21 now. Yeah, and his knee's gone. Great. Max Smith able to bring the ball all the way back to the 43-yard line, giving us good starting field position. We got to run the ball more here. They're going to bring Wilson down into the box. That's something I think they're going to do a lot, especially with how good their corners are. I would too. You know, you got some good corners. Let your corners go out there and play. Bring that extra guy down in the box. Force us to try to throw the football deep. 2nd and 8 now after a 2-yard rush from Spears. We go play action rollout here. Quanko Wiley to Melton. Burke's back in the game. Must be feeling fine, okay, but by now. And that's not going to be picked. Wilson drops it. Jesus. He came down so hard. As soon as I threw that ball, he was breaking on it. Jesus, I don't know what to do here. This defense is just, it feels almost too good. Amos with the catch. We're going to go back to the line. 4th and 1 in their territory. Go back to the line here. Fuck it. QB Reed. Let's go. Reed option. Spears downhill. Gets the first. 4 for 10. Not great, but I wasn't expecting much on that play anyway. We needed just to pick up the first and get going. 1st and 10. Play action fake. Burks open underneath. Catch. Run. Up the sideline. This defense is just so fast and so good. Stephon Gilmore's probably going to be like one of their slowest people on the field. Even one of their defensive tackles, I think, has 80 speed. So, 1st and 10. Play action fake again. Wiley on this out route. Can't hold on to the football. 28 is there. I would assume that is Hooker. Right? Is that his last name? Who was the guy that played for the Colts and then now plays for Cowboys? I think it's Hooker. Malik Hooker, maybe? Is that his name? Might be. 2nd and 10 now. Gonna go play action fake. Immediately look towards these tight ends. Yeah, Josh Wiley open. Catch down inside the 5. Let's go back to the line here. Halfback dive. Going to go back to this left side. Teron Smith has to win his rep against Micah Parsons. He does. Downhill is Spears. Not quite into the end zone. Going back to the line quickly. Go halfback stretch, but we're going to go back the other way. Yeah, we win. In touchdown. Tajay Spears. First rushing touchdown on the day for him. We're back in this game. 7-7 here in the second. 1st and 10 at their own 26. Going to drop into coverage here. I'm actually going to hop on Landry and help cover. Because then I can play more of a QB spy role. Yeah, just cover everything. Quick route here to Hopkins. Not quite going. 7 for 12 on the day for Dak Prescott. Drop out a little. 2nd and 10 now here underneath to CeeDee Lamb. He gets 7. The 3rd and 3. Very manageable for this Dallas Cowboys offense. Going to play more. We're going to have 5 guys on the line. We're going to have 8 guys in the box. Go after them. Covering underneath. Covering deep. Caleb Farley, what are you doing? This is why Madden taking out play man versus play ball is the stupidest fucking decision. It's so stupid that you take it out because you can't fucking develop a game and not have it be broken in mutt, and then you take it out for everybody and now it doesn't work, and now coverage skills just don't work in fucking franchise. Make it make sense, man. 6 rushes, 14 yards for Tajay Spears on the day, so not particularly successful, but has done what we need him to do. Picking up first, getting that touchdown. 1st and 10, going to hand off the football again. Cody Whitehair ended up being able to pick up his block. 10-yard rush there for some Spears. Good shit, Cody. Good fucking shit. That will get you another contract. 1st and 10, dropping back to pass, looking, trying to find something, nothing open. Will Levis tuck and run. 5-yard rush there, going back to the line immediately. We need to get going here. And send Spears back the other way. Spears underneath, catch, run, making one man miss, making a second man miss. Will Levis is now down. Are you fucking kidding me? Did he get hit after the play? When did he get hit? I'm going Malik Willis. I understand Trey Lance has had a good season when he has played for the most part. If you take away the Colts game especially, I'm going Malik Willis. It's going to give me a little bit more escapability. Melton underneath, catch, run. There is a flag down. It's probably going to be holding with how early it was. Yep. Not even surprising. Not even fucking surprising. ACL sprain. Holy fuck. We just lost 2 dudes because they both got knee injury. 1st and 20. Josh Wiley open over the middle. Catch, run. We're trying to get him to 1,000 yards. We're trying to get Bo Melton to 1,000 yards. Melton's about 190, and I think Josh Wiley's 250. Of course, after those receptions, he's a little closer. 2nd and 1 now. Handoff Spears. Just pick up the first. Thank you. 8 for 25 on the day for him. Gonna go mesh flat. Whatever the fuck it was. Snap the football. Spears open underneath. Catch. No, doesn't hold on to the football. Treylon Burks was coming open. I just don't know if that safety would have stayed in a certain spot. If he wouldn't have went to Spears immediately. Fuck it. Let's run back the other way. Send Wiley back the other way. It's just going to flip. Safety's down. And handoff. Yeah, not quite what we needed. 5. He still picks up 5. 3rd and 5 makes it manageable. Especially with Malik Willis. 3rd and 5. Going to go with this motion in from Amos. See what's open. Malik Willis take off and run. With a blocker and Bo Melton doesn't pick up the first guy. But still gets 20. Malik Willis, that's part of the reason why I wanted to go to him. He's just going to add that little bit of extra versatility here. 1st and 10, but he is going to probably have less accuracy than even Will Levis. Franklin Amos underneath, 4-yard reception there. Just got to get stuff moving. 2nd and 6, we're going halfback slip screen. As long as these D tackles don't fucking scream at me, should be fine. Peter Skoronski picks up a block. Back juke inside, down to the 5-yard line. 1st and goal now here for this offense. We go halfback inside zone. Downhill, Spears just not quite having the energy, not being able to really hit that hole as hard as he probably should have been able to. I'm going to go read option here. With Hassan Haskins, we're going to motion Wiley out so that he picks up this safety immediately and leaves Parsons. We want to read Parsons. Second and goal. Parsons goes down, and that's going to be a Malik Willis touchdown. Malik Willis. See, that's what I'm telling you. Like, as much as Malik Willis, as much as some people are probably going to be like, Malik Willis won't be a starting quarterback in the NFL. He probably won't even be a backup for a long term. He adds so much versatility to this offense. He adds that running ability. Yes, Will Levis and Trey Lance have run the ball fine. But as you've just seen, Malik Willis with a 20-yard gain, Malik Willis with a touchdown. It adds so much versatility to this offense. So the big play to the CeeDee Lamb last drive really fucked us, so I don't know what to do. You know, Caleb Farley was matched up on him. That's our best corner. It's not like we've had better options. And here's going to be Roger McCreary trying to cover CeeDee Lamb. Yeah, we're going to have to change. We're just going to have to put Caleb Farley on him and hope for the best at this point. We have to win this game. There's no reason to play conservative here. There's no reason to sit back and go, oh, just go ahead and fuck us, please. Do it. Put it in our booty hole. No, there's no reason to do that. 2-minute warning here in the second. 14-14. We have momentum as of right now, but they're going to march pretty hard. So yeah, going by overall, it's going to mess with the corners alignment a little bit. Quentin Ayers is going to be on that right side. McCreary probably going to be pushed towards that outside roll. Caleb Farley back in the slot. 1st and 10 here. Dropping back to pass, trying to find something open. Von Florence, make a play! Von Florence! That's probably going to be his first real pick. The one that, because the two that I know he has were both overthrown balls or thrown behind the receiver. But Von Florence there goes up, makes a play. Bad ball from Dak. One-on-one coverage. He just goes up and gets it. 1st and 10. Wiley and Spears early. Melton late. Malik Willis, take off and run. No, not quite. William Golston. I think it's William Golston. Able to come off and make this tackle after just a 2-yard rush. Tajay Spears slip screen. A minute on the clock still. We have all 3 timeouts. I'm not too particularly worried about it. And I do want to get going before I start calling these timeouts. I don't want to call timeouts and then we stall out or something. Spears to the outside. Gets out of bounds up to the 45-yard line. 1st and 10. Y trail again. Going to run this play. It worked last time. Wiley late here. Could be open. Dropping back to pass. Looking. Amos underneath. We're just going to hit it. Catch, run, get out of bounds. 7-yard reception there from Franklin Amos. He's come live these last couple weeks. 3 for 18. He hasn't been that big play threat yet. He's just been underneath. Good catch, run, go type guy. And that's exactly what we've asked him to do. We haven't asked him to be that deep ball guy. We haven't asked him to do anything special. As long as he plays his role fine enough. There's Melton. Catch, run. Down inside the 20. Going to let the clock run. We're going to go back to the line immediately, though. There is no QB read here, which is unfortunate. We're going to go PA slide then. Dropping back. Play action fake. Just going to dump to Spears here. Probably should have just thrown the football away. Going to call a timeout. 18 seconds. 3-yard reception there for Tajay Spears. Not quite exactly what I wanted, but going to have to make it work. Going to go to concepts here. Going to go option. I'm going to go read option here. We're going to see what we can get. Going to go read option back to this left side. And I'll be reading DeMarcus. Is it DeMarcus? I have no idea. Yeah, DeMarcus Lawrence. Yeah, I thought that's what it was. I don't know why, but I blank on names every time I play franchise. So we're going to read him. He goes down, but Stephon Gilmore's right there. Okay, 3rd-11. I need somebody to beat their man right here, right now. What the fuck was that throw, Malik? 4th and 11. Yeah, we fucked that up, didn't we? Gotta take our points. We're gonna be up going in the half, though, so that's nothing to be sad about. 9 seconds left. I would assume the Dallas Cowboys won't do anything. They're gonna have even less time if I don't miss this. So yeah, up 17-14 here late in the second. That's always a good look. Now we just gotta go play some good defense for 5 seconds. They're going to come out here and throw the football. I don't know what the fuck they're doing, but they're going to try it. Play everybody back. Running a Hail Mary. They're going to throw out route here to the tight end. He catches 7-yard gain there, so I guess increasing Dak Prescott's stats, but doesn't do much. So, yeah, we did lose Will Levis, so I don't know why it's showing him right now. We lost Will Levis for the game. We lost Jeffrey Simmons for the game. We have Treylon Burks back after injury. So, we've lost. And if Will Levis and Jeffrey Simmons are out for an extended period of time, we lost some big key factors going into the playoffs. We'll be without Malone for another week, and we'll be out without Jeffrey Simmons and possibly Will Levis for multiple weeks as well. So we will have the ball to start the second half, so that is a good news with us only getting the 3 at the end of the half as well. Taylor, I would expect that to be Darrell Taylor, former Seattle Seahawk. I would expect 52. Linebacker? Yeah, probably. So we'll have the ball 1st and 10 here. Going to immediately start off the drive with a halfback stretch to Spears. I was trying to keep it inside enough and then bounce late, but DeMarcus Lawrence makes a good play. 2nd and 11 now. Going to go to play action rollout here. Chig open, get it to him, get some yardage, and he gets 8. So he gets a lot of our yardage back. Well, our yardage back and more. NFL drive here. Looking Amos to Melton to Smith, back to Spears at most. And even after that, all that, we'll probably look to run. Amos here, open underneath. He kind of played it that very deep for some reason. 9 for 11, 110 yards for Malik Willis. Going to go to a play action again. Quanquo here on this formation. Quanquo open underneath, catch, hold on to the football, 4 yards there for him today. PA boot slide. Going to continue to force this defense into bad situations. We're going to wear them the fuck out if necessary. Treylon Burks open, catch, come on, let's fucking go. Treylon Burks. Malik Willis, surprising with the accuracy so far. Halfback zone weak. We're going to run right at this smaller linebacker, Leighton Vander Esch, in the second level as well. Tyron Smith has to win his rep, though. Chig picks up his guy, and Spears ended up being able to get 6 there. Back to the line we go. And go PATA leak. TE leak. 2nd and 4 now, dropping back. Wiley's open. Hit him. No! Out of reach. 3rd and 4 now. Spears out to the left. Amos quick. Spears as well could be an option. Amos quick right there. Catch. He was a late release, and he's down, getting pile driven into the ground. 5 for 35 on hit for him today. So we'll see some more Max Smith, even more than usual. 1st and 10, going to hand off Spears. Halfback zone to this left side. I just didn't see anything where I wanted to run. It seemed like everything was getting clogged. I was indecisive, and that's on me. 2nd and 10. Bruce Cernum, we're losing him for the game as well. 2nd and 10, dropping back to pass. Looking, I don't see anything. Take off and run. No, can't. Throw the ball away. 3rd and 10. That fucking safety, Jesus, he came so fucking hard. As soon as he saw me put my foot in the ground and start to move, he was immediately going that way. That's tough. Gonna run Spears on a little curl route, get him towards the marker. You know what? No, I can't motion him because Aquanco is going to be in motion. Yep, Aquanco is going to be in because he's the 3rd slot as of right now. Aquanco underneath, catch, hold on to the football. No, he doesn't, drops it last second. Got to settle for another field goal here for Trey Wolf. Yeah, I'm sorry, corners, but you guys are going to have to step it up just a little bit, please. Read option here for Dak. Von Florence, you got to come up and hit him harder. You get one shot at that type of play. Go up and fucking take his ankle. Say, this is mine, pussy, and grab it. Finally got this formation looking correctly now. And Yatir gets through! And a user sack for Yatir Gross Matos. Sack on the day for him. He showed up pretty big these last couple weeks as well. I need Harold Landry to do something. If he doesn't do anything in this quarter, I'm thinking I'm going to go Asai the rest of the game. Come downhill, Shire. And that's 4th and 11 now with a Dak Prescott run. Max Smith up to the 37-yard line. Malik Willis will come back out onto the field. He has played well so far today. That's all we need him to do is play well. Don't need him to play exceptionally. Just well enough. 1st and 10, going to hand off. 5 guys in the box. I think we should be able to win this, and we do. Tajay Spears to the outside. 9-yard rush. 14 for 45. Heating up here. Halfback weak gut. I think we got the formation to beat this defense here. 2nd and 1. Straight downhill. Downhill, get in there. Picks up the 1st and a little bit more. 1st and 10 now for the Tennessee Titans offense. Going to go read option here. We're going to read Micah Parsons. Josh Wiley needs to hold his block, and so does Bo Melton here. And nobody does, and Malik Willis is going to get stood up. 3-yard rush, though. Yeah, just has not went our way since those 2 big rushes for him. Strong curls. I don't think if anybody drops, I don't think anybody's going to drop in this formation. I think Wiley's open immediately. Yeah, Wiley open immediately. I know it's kind of cheesy, but if you're going to have the wrong... And Wiley's now injured. Dude, I didn't even touch injury sliders. I haven't touched any sliders for multiple weeks. Ever since I've said, like, we've had to go on this playoff run, I have not touched sliders. This is going to be interesting, then. Drew Sample's in on this formation because Chig's going to be playing that slot role. Going to run towards Sample, then. He's a little bit better of a blocker. Spears downhill picks up 7. Going to see a little bit more Sample. Yeah, dislocated shoulder. He's going to be out. Chig, this is your opportunity to shine, big dog. You wanted a chance at the starting job again. This is your chance. Chig underneath here. Catch, run, picks up yardage. 161 for Malik Willis on the day. Going to go to halfback slip screen. Catch him off guard. Catch them in a bad situation. Slip screen here to Spears. That's 1 block. Skoronski doesn't pick up Trevon Diggs. Nobody there. Spears, go down, please. No need to fumble. No need to try to get cute with it. 2nd and 5 now. Nobody covers Chig immediately. I got him. Chig, catch! Yes! Chig Okonkwo in. Having his best game of the season. Missed a lot of it and then came back. Josh Wiley was performing so well. So this is his true opportunity to go show what we're missing. Or what we were missing. Going for 2 points here to put us up 14. We go halfback zone with Spears. Let's go. Offensive line has to win. They don't! And you go cover 6 here, 1st and 10. Coming out in a very heavy set formation, 22 personnel. I'm gonna predict that they're going right, and they are. Tony Pollard having to bounce back inside, meets the D tackles. Only 3 rushes on the day for him, so it's kind of like the Chiefs game where their air attack has just worked so well that they haven't really bothered to go to the ground game. 2nd and 9 now. They're going to let this go to the quarter. 3rd quarter is now over. Up 12. Probably not good enough. We definitely need another score here on the next drive. If we can get a stop here and a score on this next drive, I think that will probably put the game away. Malik Willis has definitely earned himself the job next week if Will Levis is not able to go. 2nd and 9. Dropping back to cover. Amani Hooker has to make a play. Tony Pollard makes everybody miss. 4-yard reception there. Takeaways on the year, we are ranked 8. Today we already have 1. Need another if we can. Okay, 1st and 10 at the 44. We're going to send some extra pressure here with Evans. I'm going to hop on him if I can, so that if it's not a run, we can kind of drop. Yatir Gross-Matos tackling Tony Pollard down after a 2-yard rush. Rush defense, we're ranked 24th in the league. So that's kind of what is surprising. You know, we were ranked near the bottom half of the league, and they didn't really want to run the ball. Shair trying to get back in coverage. Not quite. Dak Prescott just threw such a good ball. Placed it so well. 1st and 10 here. He's coming after us. He wants blood right now. Mark Vickers going to be in coverage on CeeDee Lamb. They're going to run the football here. Caleb Farley, you need to react a little quicker there, big dog. Going to actually drop Farley. We're going to keep Evans coming, though. Try to beat your man. Shair there. Nothing going there. 1st and 10. We're going to actually drop into zone coverage. I don't love how the man coverage was looking. We're going to drop into zone. Cover everything underneath. There's Tony Pollard, and he can't hold on to the football. Got scared. Looking for a run here. There's Pollard, and Von Florence make a play. No, fumble, but there's no way that just happened. There's no fucking way that we missed the tackle with Shair. We're able to force the fucking fumble, and Hopkins is standing there, and he fucking falls on it. Fuck you, D-Hop. We're going to start off our own drive at the 27. We can salt some of this clock away. That would be nice. It's not something I'm particularly looking to do, but if it were to happen, it would be nice. Going to roll with
Malik Willis going to run with him down the sideline and picking up big yardage there. Malik Willis up to the 42 now. Stepping out of bounds wasn't exactly the plan, but getting pushed out of bounds, I can't really do much about that. It's better than getting dragged down and possibly losing a fumble. Gonna read Lawrence here. I read him correctly. Jesus, Trevon Diggs just comes so hard. They're looking for the run right now at this point. Let's go halfback slip screen. If they're going to send some pressure, if they're going to send those extra guys, if they're going to be looking for the run, let's give them something to look at. Nope, nothing there. Just Spears didn't get out quick enough, and the D lineman came through quicker. 3rd and 10. I would like to keep the ball on the ground enough, just because I know that will keep the clock moving at least. Play action fake, looking. Treylon Burks, no, gets hit as he throws. That's tough. Parsons gets through, beats Goodwill, and it's the first real rush of the day that I really feel. Jeez, we took no time off the clock, by the way, so that's nice. 1st and 10, going to hand off here to Pollard, and they're able to make a big play there. Cutting back, Zach Martin now down, so they're losing their best O-lineman by far. Zach Martin, such a good offensive lineman, has been so sturdy for that Cowboys offense over the years. I don't know what the fuck is going on here. Quinn Ayers got to come down, make a play. No, Shair can't either. Jesus, somebody, and the hooker fucking face masks him. God, I want to throw something at a fucking wall. Because this game means everything. This game is the playoffs. This game is our future at this point. Quinn Ayers, come on a blitz. Coming downhill, bringing down Dak Prescott. He came in looking to take down Tony Pollard. The end, and Harold Landry picks him up. So then we're able to just take Dak down so fast there too. Shair, no, and Dak under pressure by one of the D tackles. Misses the throw to Tony Pollard on that screenplay. Gonna drop into coverage, 3rd and 14 here. Cover this tight end. No, slip screen here. Shair, get over there. Evans, get over there. Shair can't. And he's gone. That's crazy. That's fucking crazy. That's crazy. That is fucking crazy. They ran slip screens on back-to-back plays, and they're going to go for it. Okay. Everybody play coverage. Play coverage. Play good coverage. Let's go. Just cover everything, and there's CD. No, he's out of bounds. Fuck you, pussy. Okay, a lot of stuff to happen here. 3:05 remaining. Run with Malik Willis. He picks up a big gain and more. Go down, though, please. 8 for 57 and a touchdown on the day for him. Smash halfback check. No, somebody grab the ball. Jesus. 2nd and 12. Clock ticking. Not a whole ton of time left in this game. And Micah Parsons has X Factor. Nice. Chig. I don't know why you would curl that. I don't know why you would. Why, Madden? Why? 27-26 here late. 2-minute warning. This is it. This drive is it. I don't think we'll get the ball back if we lose the ball here. So this is 4 down territory at this point. 4 down territory. Looking Smith. And Parsons gets through. Holy fuck. I just lost the game. I mean, guess run. Guess run to that left. We guessed it, but nobody wants to make a play. 2nd and 6. Have to go 3-4 here. I need the 5 D linemen. It's as simple as that. Fuck, I'm expecting a pass here. Yeah, it's going to be a pass. Nope, run. Dak Prescott. Let him score. Let him score! Why are you tackling him? We don't have timeouts! That's game. We just lost out of the playoffs. I legitimately tried to get all my guys to fuck off and go do something else and let Prescott score. Because Madden would have taken it all the way. It wouldn't have been like real life where he would have slid down at the 1 and been like, hey, we win. No, he would have scored, and guess what? We could have fucking had the ball back at least. We could have at least said, hey, we're down 8. We got to go score. No timeouts. Minute left. Got to do something. Instead, the defense decides to tackle him. And, it's more my fault than anything. But, Parsons getting that sack there, getting the X factor. I slide the line right. They still don't double team him. There's nothing I can do. There's nothing I can do there. There is legitimately nothing I can do there. Defense can't tackle. They're letting Tony Pollard gash him when he hasn't been able to do anything all day. We lost out of the playoffs. It's as simple as that. 7-8-1. The best we can do is 8-8-1. There's no way all the other teams that are currently hunting for the playoffs lose out. There's no way we make it in. There's just no way. Simple as that. That's tough. There's nothing else to say besides it's tough. Gonna have to look towards next year, retool. I mean, there's the slightest of hopes, right? If we can go in and beat Jacksonville. Let's go ahead and sim to the next week. Let's see what exactly is going on. We lose Simmons for the year. Even if we made the playoffs, he wouldn't be back until Super Bowl time anyway. 7-8-1. You can go ahead and look at standings. I would assume we're basically eliminated at this point. I really wish EA would add something where it'd be like, hey, you're eliminated. So you got the Raiders, the Jags, and the Ravens. They're all top of their divisions. And then you have the Dolphins, I would believe, at the top of their division. Right? So, West, South, North, East, Chiefs number 1, wild card, Bengals, Colts. Yeah, I don't even know if we would have the tiebreaker against the Bills at this point. I don't think we would. And the only person I think that can sneak in is the Bills at this point. The Bills and possibly the Browns. I think we're officially eliminated from that discussion. So that definitely sucks. So looking towards the offseason now at this point. If you guys want to see the Jaguars game, I don't know if I'm going to record it, to be fair. I really don't. It's not worth anything at this point. It's really not. And then just the fact, granted, I still have so many of these videos to work through. I think I'm not even on the Jets video yet in terms of editing. So I definitely have a lot to get through. So I probably won't record this for a while. I'm going to try to get as many of those Tennessee Titans franchise videos out. And hopefully if you guys don't want to, hopefully I can determine whether or not I want to play this game. I might skip it. I might just say, hey, I'll play it, but I'm not going to record it. And I'll see you guys in the off-season type of situation. Definitely different circumstances going forward. Just looking at the team right now, we will have Will Levis back next week. There's no point in calling up practice squad players because then you lose the opportunity to sign them from the practice squad for the 2 years that you get. So some of the guys that maybe could be on practice squad might get kicked down. Besides, of course, guys on their rookie deals. So we can get those guys signed to 2-year deals possibly. And if they get signed by a different team, then so be it. Because we do have Cameron Thomas, Jarek Reed, Anthony Johnson Jr., Colton Dowell, Amir Speed, Keyshawn Boutique, Julius Chestnut, Kyron Johnson, Balin Spector, and Logan Bruss. Now, of course, something that can be said is most of these guys aren't going to make an impact. Probably aren't even going to make the team next year, so it's not that big of a deal, right? So, I just don't think I'm going to I don't think I'm going to injure reserve Malone or Jeffrey Simmons just to bring people up for a game. I don't think it's that necessary at this point. Like I said, 7-8-1, not particularly the way we wanted to go. Of course, we have those 4 overtime games. You change all 4 of those outcomes. That's, we're at 10 wins, 5 losses, 11 wins and 5 losses. So, we could be almost top of our division heading into the Jacksonville game with a chance to compete for the number 1 seed. Instead, we're at least the number 1 seed in our division. We would have a chance at it. Instead, we're 7-8-1, missing the playoffs in our second year. There's definitely going to have to be a major overhaul on the offensive line. I think, again, there's just, it didn't work as good as it should have. I truly think that. I think Tyron Smith is gone. We might look to trade for a right tackle at this point. I don't know. It's tough. Comment down below what you guys would do in this situation, but with that being said, guys, if you guys enjoyed this video or any of the videos here on my channel, I would appreciate it if you guys do stick around and subscribe. I'll be back with more videos like this, whether it's Tennessee Titans franchise rebuilds or roster update content or just draft content in general over the next couple weeks, especially with the draft getting more and more hype, especially for Bears fans like myself. With that being said, guys, I'm out. Peace.